Hello, hello, hello. Good evening to all of you. I'm Depthswalker, and I do AI music video reviews and reacts. Um, yeah, it's been a long weekend, and there's a lot of videos to get through today. As usual, I'm going to start off with a little bit of self promotion with a song I released just yesterday called "Brighter Day." Hope you'll enjoy.
Drowning.
Damn it! Yeah, I know. I spotted it. I thought I fixed that. It reset itself again.
The world keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear, no fear. Through the static and the screams, I see beyond their schemes. I won't drown in their broken dreams, and I'm not trying to hear it. The doomsday drone, the fear they sell. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given, and I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard. The weight on my shoulders, yeah, I wear it like a cape. And no, I ain't perfect, but I know I have a purpose. I'm blazing the brighter path through the aftermath. Final destination. When the shadows fall, I hold on to the flame. When the pressure builds, I hold on to my name. When it gets dark, I hold on to that. When it gets hard, I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given, and I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard. The weight on my shoulders, yeah, I wear it like a cape. And no, I ain't perfect, but I know I have a purpose. I'm blazing the brighter path through the aftermath. I'm done with the night, 'cause I know
Okay, that was Brighter Day. Released just this last Sunday. And that's another reason why I do my own song first, in case I have a sound issue that I can get that fixed. That's my excuse anyway. Alright. Now on to what you're actually here for. Now, it's a good thing that the Bluenator's here, because it took me seeing one of your songs appearing on somebody else's stream to realise I hadn't seen that one release. So I looked through my subscriptions, and you'd been removed from it. I didn't unsubscribe, so something weird happened there. So I've got one of yours coming up today, the Bluenator. But first up, we've got one that was requested for me to react to, called One Up Smooth, by DJ Smarty featuring Natalie Naya, by One Up Smooth. All right. Let's make sure everything is nicely set up.
Yeah, yeah. Tab I grin, green glass coat this in, tiny bubbles on my tongue got me feeling young, walking like the main character, eyes up, I don't need a tutor, sweet hit, then the rush, one more sip, yeah, that's enough, I'm locked in, I'm awake, kinda buzz from the taste, on my mind, on my team, like I jumped off a screen. One up, I'm back, sipping that magic back, one up, so smooth, got me moving.
Okay, I'll say the lip syncing isn't fantastic, but it's close enough. And as I say, the less realistic the facial type, the more cartoony you get, the more you can get away from that. I'd say the biggest issue with the lip syncing here is there's no emotional push through on the face, which again is one of the sort of side effects of going to the animation. Most of the clips seem to just sort of go until they end, so they're not cutting on beats; they're cutting on phrases for the most part. But overall, it's pretty solid. A few glitches here and there, but
one cold drink, one big mood.
See, like there, one big mood. That's where a normal cut would be in terms of the beat.
I keep leveling with you. Late night arcade glow, sweet fizz, let it go slow. Pace myself, take a pull. Now the whole vibe feel full. Cherry candy on the breeze. Shoulders off at ease, no stress when the cup is near, just a clean little.
Also, the cuts should be softer because this is a friendly song. It's not like changing battle. It should be like fade cuts or shimmer cuts rather than just snap cuts.
Here, I'm locked in, I'm awake, kinda buzz from the taste, on my mind, on my team, like I jumped off a screen. One up, I'm back, sipping that magic.
Generation sound. Cool. Yeah, overall it's pretty good. I think it could have probably done with a bit of a tighter editing to hide some of the glitches. I mean, that dance scene as they run along is very cute, but you do have a scene where she kind of like morphs through herself. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. here. It looked worse than I thought when I was moving fast. That's not too bad. But yeah, other than that, it's just small glitches like the balls duplicating on the mini course and that. Yeah, nothing major. Yeah, just a bit sharper editing, I think, would be the. So I'm not a huge fan of lip syncing, but if you're going for lip syncing, it's always best especially when they're front and center like this. It's always best if you're focusing on that idea of them actually singing to the camera that it looks as best as possible, because that's where people's attention is going to be, the person who's singing. Some people can do amazing jobs with it. Others trick you well enough. But yeah, it's a good fun song. Clean generation for the most part. A bit of blurring here and there, and as I said, a bit of duplication and body morphing. But nothing absolutely horrendous. Go give the original some love. Oh yeah, I mean, I understand. On my point, whenever I do these things, it's always looking at it as though it's meant to be a professional thing. I'm not saying this is what you should have done and you failed because you haven't done it. I'm saying it'd be really cool if this had happened. All right. I'm on the right account. That's weird. All right. Next up, we've got an entry from Lebluinator, the Rodeo Clown Chaos. Let's make sure we've got that all sorted out nicely. I mean, you saw my video. I can't manage to get the things to play perfectly fine. Okay, Cross an Empire. In other words, Lebluinator, Rodeo Clown Chaos.
Drop that southern beat. Let the bass ride on the bleachers. From the dust of the arena to the paint on my face. You know who it is. Jolly Joe Bean, baby. Let's get it. On the boots, oversized double wide. Got the baggy denim jeans, nowhere left to hide. Apply the white grease, red nose, cherry top. I'm the king of the dirt, and the show don't stop. See the bull in the pen, he's 1,000-pound tank.
Ooh. Running a bit close to the wire there. That's Ferdinand, isn't it? Which studio did that one? I can't remember.
I'm the one who makes the deposit in the Courage Bank. When the rider hits the ground and the horns get low, I'm the safety net, man, I'm the star of the show. I'm Jolly Joe B, dancing in the dust. When the bull gets mean in my paint you trust. Hopping through the barrel, doing flips in the heat. Move.
So I just need to see that flip again. I think he had a morph moment.
Hopping through the barrel, doing flips in the heat. Moving to the rhythm of the rodeo.
And again.
Yeah, I'm living for the danger, living for the grand with a smile on my face. Let the games begin. They call me Jolly 'cause I'm light on my feet, dodging hooves and horns to a trap rap beat. Some look for glory on the back of the beast. I'm here to make sure they survive the feast. My bag is full of tricks, got a whistle and a sign, watching every shot.
all I say is, with the random changes, I think you should go like with this particular one, a shimmer change when it was like doing like the random clown stuff, because it feels a little bit too sharp when it's still flowing through the music. It just kind of jars it a little bit. But I understand it's meant to be a snap cut kind of moment.
On the fences with the greatest of these. I ain't here for the trophy, I ain't here for the gold. I'm here for the story that's waiting to be told. The kid in the front row, he's waving his hand. I'm the happiest clown in this whole damn land. Spinning in circles, let the dirt cloud rise. See the joy reflected in 1,000 eyes. I'm Jolly Joe Bean, dancing in the dust when the bull gets mean. I'ma paint you trust, hopping through the barrel, doing flips in the heat, moving to the rhythm of the rodeo beat. Yeah, I'm living for the danger, living for the green, with a smile on my face. Let the games begin. Yeah. Just a little paint, a little heart, and a whole lot of hustle. Jolly Joe Bean, folks. Keep your eyes on the bull, keep your feet on the dirt. Rodeo life.
See, by the end, it does look different, but the early bull definitely looks like
You
that.
gotta love it.
Show's over, mes amis. It was a great rodeo, don't you think? Au revoir until we meet again in the future.
Yeah, sometimes it can work for reusing assets, especially if you're like trying to emphasize a point. I think overall your timing of your edits are solid and good, but I do think you kind of need to do softer cuts on this one a little bit. And is that, yeah, you've got the old black edge screen sort of thing going on, where you've got the video in one size, but it doesn't ever change from that other size, which is good. But it feels a bit weird having that black edge at the sides. But yeah, I'll just quickly bring this over here. Right, this is Ferdinand. Can't remember what film series it was. I just grabbed the picture of him, and you got. It's in the song part. There we go.
So don't stop. See the bull in the pen.
That's what I was saying. Just looks a little bit close. But yeah, the overall gen's clean. The clown stays consistent when he's not having his body morphing issues.
Doing flips in the heat, moving to the rhythm of the heat, moving to the rhythm.
Didn't mean to enlarge there. I know what you were trying to do, but you know, it's a good fun video. I've tried doing like Looney Tunes or early cartoons body morphing, and it can go one of many ways. But overall, got very clean animations. Yeah, there's a whole book series of Ferdinand the Thingy Ball. But that particular design was from the 2017 film. Or at least looks like it. Okay. I didn't share the link. That's bad of me. Go give the original some love. All right. Here we've got a nice simple the word has escaped my brain. Visualizer video. I say that a little with humor because he does the most complex visualizer videos I've seen. Number of people who I've seen going, please react to my music video, and look at it, and it's just a still image and this one little visualizer going that's the same every video they've got in their collection. And you've got Diabolical doing this. Oh yeah, it's a good fun video, that one. Anyway, Fridays are Diabolical. Friday, let's go. I will say, it looks like he's got them all tied to the bass beat again, which is surprising because some of the earlier ones where he had less complex number of overlays, he tied some to higher notes, whereas it all seems to be going off the bass beat. And the auto subtitles translated those beats as go down, go down. Okay, I was actually expecting it to be a song, then not just an instrumental, but it is a good song. Go give the original some love. When it comes to the visualizers, I do like the fact he mixes it up and actually adds multiple different layers of different visualizers. But I do prefer it when he ties the visualizers to different parts of the song. So, like, there was a part we had this high string violin. I don't know if it's violin or cello, a string instrument going, and nothing else was happening. And so the visualizer was almost completely still. There was nothing happening on screen almost. And admittedly, that was only like one tiny bit of the song, because this is a very, very bass heavy song. Probably why he tied it to bass so much. But it's just like one of those aspects I really would like to see more of. Yeah, go give the original some love. Not really up for me to say on this one when it comes to visualizers. Okay, Temporal Void Eclipse from Exiled King Broly. The second Harry Potter. I thought we've already done the second one. This might be a repeat. I might stop it if it is.
Through the veil, time fractures, light awakens.
I would have probably done the transition on that beat change rather than holding it on. I can never remember the character's name. But yeah.
Godric Sala burns an emerald flame. James and Lily trapped in Voldemort's game. Green light of death cuts through the night, but two angels tear the timeline wide. Ruda descends with monsters come in his eyes. Gray blue voice swirling where the lightning strikes. This is blue fury like the darkened sky. Portals rip open, we refuse to let them die. Time screams, reality bends. Angels of vengeance, rewrite the end. We rip through the timeline, shatter the curse tonight. Save the parents, break the chain, ignite the fight. With his void blades carve the dark into. Jesus fury screams, we're coming for you. Temporal void eclipse, the light survives. Harry's legacy rises from the ashes of lies. Voldemort laughs with one held high, but purple lightning cracks across the sky. Jason charges sapphire, flames ignite, snaps the killing curse from the endless night. Roars come monstrous power unleashed, great blue tendrils swallow the serpent's deceit. Parents pull through the rift, safe in our hold. The Dark Lord rages as the timeline folds. Fate rewritten, echoes scream. Void an angel, fulfill the trap. We rip through the timeline, shatter the curse tonight. Save the parents, break the chain, ignite the fight. Ruda's void blades carve the dark into. Jesus fury screams, we're coming for you. Temporal void eclipse, the light survives. Harry's legacy rises from the ashes of lies. No more orphan, no more scar. We defy the prophecy, rewrite the star. We stand eternal guardian.
I'd say overall, I think the editing's as in like the timing of the editing is a little bit off from normal, but I think he's trying to put in his idea of the story changes. So it's trying to follow a story pattern rather than being a directed music video. This is a concept story put to music. There's fast parts of music where there's slow things going on. This part's not too bad because you got like this like a dread feel with that part. This is one part here. I think this could have been done the other way around, where you have this one, then this one, and it would have fit the sounds a little bit better. But I mean, he's doing good transitions that feel good at the time. He's not overdoing the effects. He's giving you a chance to react and what's the word? Recover. I don't need to warn him about the copyright implications here, but you know, it is what it is. I do like the fact that using this scene here is hiding a little bit the clipping of the wing from the weapon. Now here you got slow song. But then you're going fast again. But yeah, timing's a little bit off in the editing, I think, but I think it's mostly about trying to get some of these cool scenes in that actually fit the music. Go give the visual some love. That did not send. There we go. I like the fact he's got a start and an end sequence to help your reactors. Okay, next up we've got what's probably going to be a looped video or a still frame. We've got Dancing Until Dawn by Caliph. We're sure to be in for a good time either way. Let's make sure we're not bouncing around too much in quality. Got a simple forward backward loop with effects thrown in to match beat moments. Sort of what I did with It's Never Lupus and a little bit on Game Syndicate's one. Although I didn't quite put as much time into that one because I kind of had to rapidly rebuild it.
Running through the city where the neon glows, chasing all the ghosts that nobody knows. Broken reflections in 1,000 eyes, trying to find me underneath the...
From how fast it's going backwards and forwards, I'm assuming it was a 6-second prompt in slow motion that you sped up to get to this point, because that's the only way I can see it being that short a loop. Either that or something went really wonky on a longer generation and you had to cut it.
Disguise. Every street's calling, every sign says go, but where I'm headed I don't really know. Got my heart wide open in the midnight haze, searching for a spark in the electric maze. The world keeps asking who I'm gonna be, but tonight I'm setting all the questions free. Throw my doubts up like confetti in the air, let the bass line
time for an effect. Not a lot of effects, but they're used to emphasise key changes of the rhythm. Okay, it's a very nice song. As I said, it's a simple loop animation, probably a sped up animation or a cropped one because of a AI goofiness.
Chasing all the ghosts that nobody knows, broken reflections in
it's just slightly over 3 seconds before it starts reversing. Yeah, and then a few effects thrown in to mark key song changes and applied nicely for digitization effects. Let's see, where was that? Is it going to show up on the frame? No, it's not. Anyway, very nicely done by Caliph. Go give the original some love. The original loops got a bit of fuzziness to it, but I think with such a huge crowd scene, that's kind of understandable. Okay. We've got another still frame one. Okay, we got Freak by Comet Eclipse. Let's see what this one is like.
You prayed for mercy. I found you instead.
So far, this one's got just a constant effect. Nothing to do with the beat.
One step off the edge, hear your heartbeat. Beg my name to stay away.
And this is one of the reasons why I say people should always go through and try and enter their own subtitles, or even just view the subtitles that they give you and edit it and timing, just because it can give some really weird takes on what you're saying.
You fed the sickness, now so gone, wash your eyes. I'm a nightmare, walking freak. I'm a freak, I'm a lace, everything that you write. Now let's back at your face. I'm a freak, I'm a lace, if I'm going down, I'm taking you down. With mirth. You want a monster? Here I am, wide-eyed, licking a bird.
Early on, they had some quite nice videos. I was looking forward to some more, but they haven't released many more videos since. Doing more of the sort of thing where they just do a still image.
Taking you down with mirth. I'll hunt you down. I did the crave that the more you are. Step out your guilt and the decay you leave behind. You will crawl, but I'll make you in the dirt, spit in your grin. Say my name as I drag you in. No halo, no God, just us in the dark horrors. I'm afraid of a lace, everything that you write. No less back at your face. I'm afraid of a lace, if I'm going down, I'm taking you down with mirth. I'm taking you down.
I mean, the song's not bad. I do wish there was something more going on with the image. Even if it was just like the occasional pulse to mark a change in the flow. Because it's such an active song. It feels weird to have such a still image. But then again, I'm always in favour of more animation wherever possible. Go give the original some love. Okay, this is from Van Sar, and this is the fracture. It appears to be a mental health awareness video. Haven't seen many of them since the Men's Mental Health Month, but it's always important to keep in mind. So I just need to see that again. Oh yeah, there's a pole that vanishes. Okay.
Temperature is dropping, I can feel it on my skin. The shadows stretching longer as the cold comes creeping in. Those icy talons tighten, pressing heavy on my chest. I'm letting go of the control, I've given up the test. No use in trying to fight the tide, no use in standing tall. I take the plunge into the gray and let myself just fall.
I would have timed that slightly different, so he falls off earlier and slow down that fall, because that looks a little too cartoony.
And let myself just fall, and the darkness returns to claim its prize, pulling the wool back over my eyes. I'm sinking down where the shadows blend. This is the fracture. This is the end. Yeah, the darkness returns, a familiar weight, and I'm locking the door on my own cage. I wake up at the bottom of the pit I know so well, staring at the smooth stone walls of this self-made cell. There is no ladder waiting here, no rope to pull me through. An oubliette of memories of everything I knew. My old resolve is shattered now, the concrete starts to crack as hopelessness comes rushing in to paint the canvas black. And the dark.
Actually, now there a sharp cut works, but I think here it needed to be a softer cut, like a shimmer cut.
As hopelessness comes rushing in to
That one
paint
is
the
the soft cut.
canvas black.
Here,
And
sharp.
the darkness returns to claim its prize,
And sharp.
pulling the wool back over my eyes. I'm sinking down where the shadows blend. This
Could have been
is
higher,
the
to be fair,
fracture. This is the end. Yeah, the darkness returns, a familiar weight, and I'm locking the door on my echo off the stone, but answers never come. The static fills up every room until my mind goes numb.
We've got two issues here that are pretty standard for Grok. Scale a person to bed. And just beds in general. Grok seems to have trouble figuring out how big beds should be.
It's a losing battle, a war you cannot win. So open up the floodgates and let the dark ride in.
The ending effect was good though. I think overall, the song does what it means to. It's setting the mood of depression. There's a few bits that could have been cut a little bit smoother to emphasize things. By doing smooth cuts, people think it means just calm. It can just mean things piling onto each other. By doing smooth cut, it means this is connected to this. If you do a sharp cut, it feels separated. And with the depression, if you just go smooth one into the other, it just feels like it's rolling and piling and building. That's why I'd say a lot more sort of soft cuts are needed. And with this scene here,
The tide, no use in standing tall. I take the plunge into
I probably would have started the fall at plunge
the grey and
and slowed down that fall because it looks a little
let myself.
cartoony. But overall, it's a very, very, very good song. Give the original some love. Seven minutes. Okay, hopefully it's a couple of start and end things on that. I say that I've got a couple of 7-minute songs, so I know that's not always the case. All right, the Human Terrarium, just music. Oh, this is just a still frame. Okay, so it is just music. Okay. By Chaos Master Hawk. Let's see what the song is.
In the shadows where the anger lights, fire in the veins, rage fuels the fights. Power plays puppets in a grand design, the greatest social experiment. We're blind in the mind, subjects unaware, caught in the snare. Case file open, but do we even care? Connected for control, algorithms optimized, humanity commodified, truth disguised. A
this is music only, I will say this. I don't normally comment on the music too much, but this one is falling into the valley a little bit with the music. When I say the valley, I mean Suno. I don't know if Udio has the same problem or some of the other audio generators. Suno has a tendency to take the voice and never let it go beyond the instrumental. You don't get the stresses and the cracks needed to like forced lines. And on this chorus, there's no. It sounds like the voice is just coming out perfectly flat on the mood. It's not stressing the impact of words.
Revenue, the system's dirty tricks, envy and comparison, highlight reels deceive, demoralization. Can we still believe
Kind of let it run through again. Okay, that's a little bit better, but it's still not a lot of it.
Surveillance state, we're tracked and profiled, monitored, influence, wrong think is reviled. If it's free, then you're the data they crave. Isolation creeping in, can we still be brave? Echo chambers echo, tribal divisions grow, loneliness epidemic, but they don't want you to know. Attention's the currency, who's pulling the strings? Question everything, hear the truth that it brings. Outrage, distraction, envy in the air, validation sought, but do they even care? Demoralization, we're losing our spark in this human terrarium. We're trapped in the dark. Outrage amplification, anger drives the clicks, clicks drive the revenue, the system's dirty tricks, envy and comparison, highlight reels deceive, demoralization. Can we still believe? Together online, but alone in the night, in this human terrarium. Oh, we're losing the fight. Social fatigue, broken spirits arise, reduced resistance, we're living in lies. Doom strolling deep, hope suppression's the game. Learned helplessness, we're all feeling the same. Behavioral manipulation, variable reward, dopamine triggers, we're all getting bored. Habit formation, behavior shaping the scene. You are the product caught in the machine. Outrage, distraction, envy in the air, validation sought, but do they even care? Demoralization, we're losing our spark in this human terrarium. We're trapped in the dark. Outrage amplification, anger drives the clicks, clicks drive the revenue, the system's dirty tricks, envy and comparison, highlight reels deceive, demoralization. Can we still believe? Together online, but alone in the night, in this human terrarium. We're losing the fight.
It's a good song. I'm saying the voice is a little. It's got the AI traits. Sometimes push them out a little bit, get the voice to spread a little bit. It's the imperfections of the human voice that make it sound so fake. The AI tries to make it too.
Question everything, from the chains in this human terrarium. Let's reclaim our names. Together we rise, let's shatter the glass. No more isolation. Let's take back our past. Outrage amplification. Anger drives the clicks. Clicks drive the revenue. The system's dirty tricks. Envy and comparison. Highlight reels deceive. Demoralization. Can we still believe? Together online, but alone in the night. In this human terrarium. Oh, we're ready to fight.
Have to. It helps. I found get people in specific mid lyric prompts that can force addressing certain lyrical points. It doesn't always work, but it can aid that production. So the song does have a few moments where it does get out of the valley, but I mean it's most obvious in that last section now.
But alone in the night, in this human terrarium. Oh, we're ready to fight.
Yeah, it's good fun. Well, I say good fun song. It's actually quite a depressing song. You actually listen to the lyrics, but it's a good song. Go give the original some love. Appears to be the first like on the video. But yeah, I'm always favouring more animation, less still frame. Okay, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then I'll carry on with the list. I need to refill my water and empty my water, if you know what I mean. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. as usual, I'm coming back. I'm going to play another little self-promotion. This is one of my friendly ribbing songs. This one is for Silas. It's called Rule of the Frost.
In the halls of the keep, where the frost meets steam, one husky duke tries to rule, or so it seems. Fur and armor shining, lord of all he sees, elevated to the title, noble upon his knees, marred in the pod with the seals, barking out the rules. But back at home the real throne belongs to tiny little shoes. You march around the castle like the big man of the land, issue proclamations loudly, scepter in your hand. Then the little man starts crying and your whole empire bends. Stream goes away in seconds, daddy duty strikes again. You talk a mighty game, frost runner through and through, but we all see the truth when the little boss calls you. Little man's the real ruler, declaring with the tiny fist. You claim to be a pretty man, not a pretty boy, but who are you kidding? You know whispers once and you fold faster than a broken steam machine. You're living in between. Little man, the true emperor of the land.
I'm a little too soft on the effects. Needed something else, I think, but I didn't want to spoil the image too much.
You try to be the stern ruler, victorious and grand, but one look from your lady and you're following her command. Stream when he allows you, say with a defeated grin. Little man owns the schedule and Yuna owns the win. You mash up K-pop and bluegrass like a musical mad duke, then baby kicks the mic stand and your whole set goes poof. The pot may fear your mod hammer, but we know the honest truth. At home you're second in command, and that's the whole damn proof. Whims are royal law, you follow every turn. The big man of the house, we love you, but we know you'll never learn. Hail to the little man, long live the queen of the dead. Pretty duke, pretty man, still a pretty boy.
So yeah, that was Rule of the Frost. Released this past Saturday. All right. Now, this is Bite Back by EVA or Eva. She usually does compilations of prompt of the day videos, but every now and again she throws out something special. I don't know about this one because I haven't actually been following the prompt of the day recently. I've been too busy with all sorts of things to do the prompts lately. So let's see what we got here.
Breathe slow. Something moved inside the signal. In the blood, every shadow wears another face. Pressure in the walls, deep beneath the silence. Nothing here was ever empty. Cut the light, choke the sound. Feel it pulling from the ground. Cut the light, hold it back. Don't let the dark learn where you're at. By the back. Let it bite back. No halo. No way back. Cut the signal. Break the night.
This feels a bit like a tempo time when you start to sequence.
Every wound becomes a doorway.
That should have been a
Every
scene
breath
change
becomes a sound.
there. I think it's mostly just cool
Something
gems linked
follows
together here rather
through the
than
silence. Something waits beneath the ground. Don't make a sound. It knows the shape of fear. Don't make a sound. It's already here. No light gets out, no blood stays clean. Override the feel, let the static scream. No light gets out, no pulse stays still. Feed it all the pressure, make the silence kill.
there's something here, but the timing's off. Between the music and the video. The generation is beautiful.
No God, no grave, no name to save. Open the door. Let it miss me.
Even if you're dealing with the usual AI refusing to do violence.
Pressurizing, frame by frame. Something underneath me learn my name. Pressurizing, teeth in the glow. I felt the dark open. I let it know. You wanted fear. You wanted silence. You wanted us alone.
Yeah.
We bite back. You fed the dark. No choke on. We bite back. We bite back. No please. No giving up.
The thing is that where if the monster started fighting about 2 seconds earlier, they would have hit up with the tempo change. I think this was a case where they had some really nice gens, and they didn't want to cut them quite enough to match the beat. I can understand that. This feels more like the music's meant to be giving mood music to the video, rather than being video to finish the song. But even then, it's spot synced to that. That's good timing. You wanted the end. We became the start. Bite the black. Let it bite back. Bite the black. We bite back. We bite back. What this feels like is like those early AMVs where people would just take entire sequences from anime and put them to music they liked. It's cool video sequences of someone fighting or, you know, doing something crazy, and it kind of fits the mood of the music, but it doesn't match the beat of the music. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this one.
Still breathing.
Yeah, it feels like it's building up to something, or maybe a promo for something. Yeah. It needs tighter editing, and some of the fights are, especially when they're solo fighting, like one against monsters, very good. The dual fight has some issues with the obvious. Getting the AI to understand you don't attack your allies can be a bit of a pain in the arse sometimes. But right there, pretty sure. Yeah, Mag just swung the sword through the head there. You know, it's just fast enough to be not much of an issue, and that's nicely hidden by the motion. There's a couple of things like that in the duo fight where they're standing too close together and they swing their sword. But it's usually fast enough that it's not an issue. But overall, very good. I just wish it linked up a little bit better with the music in terms of the pacing. I'm going to give the original some love. Okay, we've got another one from Diabolical here.
Yeah.
This is the Common Man Blues. And it looks like we got a still frame image with visualizer. See how this one goes.
Bottom of the barrel, scraping for survival. Corporate overlords laughing from their ivory rival. Yo, welfare state engineered in 64 great society script. LBJ's grain design dependency equipped. Vote secured quick. Factory shut it after the blue collar shift. Jobs to Mexico, China, wherever labor cheapest. Now inflation, silent blade, carving up the paycheck. Groceries tripled when doubled, heart attack on the wage check. They bail out banks with triggers, printed fresh from the Fed. Quantitative easing for the wealthy, crumb for the misled. CEO in his palace, marble floors, gold plated throne, private jet fuel while my tanks on E all alone. Trickle down economics, the only trickles my sweat in the shop. Bonus bigger than my yearly grind, laughing never stop. They lobby for regulations that bury the mom and pop store. Walmart and Amazon empires crushing dreams galore. Triple layer warfare check, ball and chain round the neck. Government check may keep you broke. Vote correct, collect. We starving in the streets while they feast in penthouse suites. Corporate greed elite, little man obsolete, delete. Inflation choking my neck, welfare trap get me in check. Policy stacking the deck, common man wreck, deflect. Bounce back, fight back, mic check. 1, 2, reload. Factory floor warrior to the boardroom coup explode. They don't care about you, only profit margins accrue. Common man blues, but this flow still breaks through. Yeah, renew. Yeah, them policies deep rooted, new deals, soy turn toxic loan. Great society promise flip to permanent home. Incentivize the couch over the punch clock. Daily grind, section 8, laverick mind confined. Future.
Hip hop was modern day blues and poetry originally. It was telling how bad life was. And when the marketing took hold of it, they just grabbed onto the black culture's problem with violence and just rocketed it through the roof. And yeah.
Corporations offshore virtue signal diversity hires heartland hollowed out ghost towns and funeral pyres. Amazon guys delivering faster than your union card signed. Mom and pop slaughtered on the altar of convenient prime. Inflation tax, the coolest step by endless printing press. Media own narrative control, truth suppress. Reference roll, bread and circus 2.0 on TikTok feeds. Prices soaring, distractions flowing, planting the seeds. Palaces and glass and steel, tax loopholes in the fine print. Choosing between heat or eat every brutal winter stint. Layered meanings, trickling piss from the ivory tower. Shower power to the donor class, not the people hour after hour. Tech overlords preaching green while they're carving footprints obscene. Private island secured, reset dreams for the machine. We starving in the streets while they feasting penthouse suites. Corporate greed elite, little man obsolete, delete. Inflation choking my neck, welfare traps kept me in check. Policy stacking the deck, common man wreck, deflect. Bounce back, fight back, mic check. 1, 2, reload. Factory floor warrior to the boardroom coup explode. They don't care about you, only profit margins accrue. Common man blues, but this flow still breaks through. Yeah, renew. From FDR, alphabet soup to modern stimulus bucks. Inflation Reduction Act, production struck bad luck. Jobs exported on trade deals signed in secret rooms. Dependency,
Very well
economy
played.
blowing, vote buying blooms. Corporate welfare queens in DC corridors. Same game, bailout for billionaires. Austerity with the name. Surviving Obama wisdom bootstraps. Cut at the knee, they preach. Pull yourself up while rewriting the rules freely. History that goes Hooverville's to 10 cities today. Policies that promise help only pave the way to stay. Triple threat, warfare with a working poor class. Corporate subsidies flow a middle squeeze. Boom mass, I spit fire on the mic, diabolic full uncaged. And the boost against the machine, exposing the unvarnished truths. Abyssal flow, phoenix rising from the economic ash. Common man legion, turning pain into cash. They sit in boardrooms plotting next quarterly gains. Stock buybacks booming while hours cause back pain. Green energy mandates EVs, price to the elite. Minerals from child labor. Silence on the street, inflation's hitting hands, stealing value day by day. Wages stagnant, dreams delayed, future gray. Lobbyists writing laws that favor the connected few. Little guy left holding the bag. Deja vu from the welfare trap in the 60s to the modern day grind. Always one step from the edge, barely keeping time. But the bounce in this rhythm, the fire in the rise. Turn survival to rebellion, one verse at a time. Palaces versus projects, greed versus the grind.
On that line about the welfare thing, welfare worked when society still held a moral outrage against the idea of needing charity. When people had pride in the idea of not needing to rely on charity. The fact that that's been removed from society is the reason why we've got all the issues. It's like, don't look down on them. They're suffering hard times. It's like, no, the only way to motivate them to get better, to make sure they don't stay where they are, is to put back the what's the term? Bad mark, the stigma on taking charity.
The people rising, leaving their system behind. Yeah, starving no more. Time to settle the
Well,
score.
that's what it would have
Corporate
been.
greed exposed under
The way
these
it was
rapid
done,
fire
it's hard to
flows
do it.
galore. Common man, common stand, we endure. Fade out. Yeah.
Basically, in the day, welfare was something you only took when you absolutely needed it, when there was no other choice. You fought tooth and nail to avoid needing Oh wait, Norton. And now people on the estates in England plan their life around finishing school and then going on the dole. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back here to do this. Go give the original some love. Nice work on the visualizer. Pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what else I would do because I don't have experience using the visualizer tech stuff. I managed to do like simple visualizers on a really cheapo free site, so I've not been able to play around with visualizers that much. But you're doing good work there, making it interesting with very simple visualizers. Okay. Here we've got something in Gerelt. Okay. This is down here. Mongolian word Gerelt means luminous, radiant, or having light. AMV by Pasta. I'm guessing this is going to be like a fantasy Mongolian themed cameo video from Pasta here. Let's see what he's got for us. Cameo first. So, is that a variant on Little Reaper? Is that Big Reaper Senior? Good old fact that Congo went in there. Hope we're doing okay. We removed all these videos a little while ago. Yeah, the benefit is he's got a outline on them, but I think it might have been better to do a white outline rather than black outline, considering how much dark shading there is in that area. Changes on the beat. And most of them are scene changes. That one probably needs to be softer, but most of them are scene changes, so the harsh change we're getting. Yeah, these should be soft changes here, this entire Skybrow scene.
Бийг барьж байхад маргааш тэнгэрт мессеж яах вэ? Хоцрохыг сонгох нь юу вэ?
I think this is basically saying about
шинэ хэрэгслээ тэрсэл тосон дул оройтой шүү. Шүнс бас ирээдүйн хангалах галах. Шүнс бас ирээдүйн гал дүрс Борчахар шинзүсгэ тивэр долгионэрлэ Sky Bros Songa Wasser
Editing wise, pretty solid. Go to the beat. I do think some of them need to be softer. I mean, like for example, if we go to the near the end here. If that had actually been as it comes in, it does a slide edit. It would let that motion feel a little bit smoother. Yeah, other than that, just a few editing choices and the lyrics. But yep, very nicely done there by Pasta. He likes mucking about with some weird stuff, as you might tell from his avatar. Go give his original some love. Don't see stuff from him very often, but when you do see it, it's usually quite good. Okay. Didn't pause when I wanted it to. Next up, we've got Independence Isn't Just a Day by Phantom GB and Shadows and Machines, who I'm not subscribed to, so I'll just put subscription there. Let's get this sorted out. Let's see what approach they're going for. They seem to have gone for the papercraft art style, but not quite as rigid that Mythic is going for. Yeah. Let's see what we got. I think it's partially intentional, but the voice is a bit sunken. It doesn't feel quite right.
Brave, just want to be home. Humble yourselves this day. Don't forget we had to earn this way, and we'll keep on needing to protect the red, white, and blue. I used to be proud to be here before we became slaves to the fear that anything
I think we'll give us good, but before that's been a little bit early.
till this country can't be taken.
Yep. That was a bit weird. It was a cut to a cut. And that cut there is the more important one, and it's halfway through a word. Okay, do like the styling though, very 1980s anime.
Stolen elections don't exist at the polls. They want you afraid to stand up with the pen before the sword. Stop helping them. So's the living life. Like trails in the sky, sell before you buy. Never question why. Science is a lie. You've gotta believe, or else faith has no reprieve. The lane took the lead. Nothing here to see.
Again, an early edit. It goes away from the scene at the right time. It needed to jump in a second later and be a little faster because that fight looked a little bit weird at that speed.
I used to be proud to be here before we became slaves to the fear that anything or anyone other than all of us can steal this country. Can't be taken, only given away. We can still find our way again. Don't need a glow to be my friend. Disagree the apogee of what we were supposed to be. Just stop hating your neighbor. We might need each other tonight.
Pretty solid overall. I think the voice might have been a recorded voice. Yeah, I mean that's part of the idea of doing the V for Vendetta mask. Adds in all that extra knowledge. It's like if you throw a samurai sword in rather than just a general sword, you get a certain feeling compared to just having like a longsword. Although I'd say for me, seeing a crusader sword would have more meaning in this sort of situation. I know there wasn't any sword at all. I'm just sort of saying it's like a general idea. Different props give extra information depending on how they're used. And that's very nicely done in this. I just think there's a bit of a little bit of timing issue on the edit, but I think that's fine. It's not game breaking. As for the audio, I was saying, I think it's their voice recorded in, because I've had similar things with my voice on certain video song playbacks rather, where you get a weird hollowness to it. Now, I think that's partially needed to be here, but I also think it wasn't quite forceful enough. The voice needed to be slightly more powerful with the echo. And that's why I'm saying it's not generated by Suno. I think it's their own voice put in. Yeah, very, very nice overall. As I said, a couple of slightly off-tempo choices for editing. And a few bits where it goes fast but does a sort of slow scene. But nothing...
Slaves to the fear that anything or anyone other than all of us can steal this country. Can't be
standard AI glitches. Yeah, very, very nicely done. No, that's the previous one. There we go. Go give the original some love. Okay.
I wasn't some.
This might not be a song, but we've seen songs from Newtopia before, so I thought I'd give this a try. This is Newtopia Meet Mikey origin story. I don't know if English is the first language, so I won't say too much about that. Alright. First off, I'll say obvious pointillism, but that could be a style choice.
I wasn't some chosen hero. I was just a mechanic. Every morning I'd show up at the shop, grab my tools, and spend the day fixing cars, changing oil, replacing brakes, the usual stuff. By the time my shift was over, I'd be covered in grease from head to toe. So I'd rush home, take the fastest shower known to mankind, because my second job was waiting. Apparently, one job isn't enough anymore. So every evening after spending all day at the garage, I'd head straight to the restaurant. That's where I'd become a cook, long hours at the stove, washing what felt like an endless mountain of dishes, trying to keep up with one order after another. By the time my shift finally ended, I was completely exhausted. Luckily, I knew a shortcut. Or so I thought. The problem? Walnut trees. And me? I'm allergic to walnuts. What's even more absurd is that, of all the ways this day could have gone wrong, I'd end up choking to death because of one. What are the odds? A fresh walnut popped out of its husk at the exact moment I yawned, and flew straight into my mouth. Unbelievable. And if that wasn't bad enough, apparently dying in the dumbest way imaginable was enough to get an angel's attention.
Okay, so not a music video in of itself, just a little intro for a character. See what they got going. And while there was no lip syncing going on there apart from the choking, that's very nicely put together for like a character story scene. Okay. Next up, we've got Cuddly Catastrophe, which is Noriko, Vansar, and Middler Grey working together on this. As we've got the titles, don't need that. Cuddly Catastrophe. First thing I'll say is I don't think that's part of the same gen. I think that's an overlaid image into the frame. We'll see as the video goes on.
Don't tell the moon I'm awake. I stole one more hour just for cake. Thanks to smarter scare mouse. Welcome to my sleepy little haunted house.
Motion color, I suppose we put this.
Slippers made of batwing lace, cobweb ribbon, powdered face. I bite the pillow, not your neck. Cuteness first, the scary's next. Midnight snack and moonlit tea. Everything's better with a little me. Call me tiny, call me weird. I collect the stars I fear. Spin around, twirl, twirl, boo. Is it scary? Just a little, but it's you. Oh my God, don't let it go. Sweetest shadow that you'll ever know. I'm your cuddly catastrophe, a itty bitty mystery. Half a monster, half a tree, sugar-coated bittersweet. Ooh, surprise, I'm not that scary. Just a bat who's kinda hairy. in dark and gloom. Follow the glow in the dark balloon. Is it scary? Just a little, but it's you. Oh my God, don't let it go. Sweetest shadow that you'll ever know. On your shoulder, we can dash a itty bitty mystery. Half a monster, half a tree, sugar-coated bittersweet. Surprise, I'm not that scary. Just a bat who's kinda hurry. Snuggle close, I'll guard your dreams. Cutest thing in moonlit scenes.
Up until that part, they had been doing quite a good job of making changes on key audio changes for the visuals. That's the first time where they've left it when the music's changed so dramatically.
Are you a vampire? Maybe. Do you bite? Only cookies. Are you dangerous? Extremely cute. I'm your cuddly catastrophe, the cutest thing you'll ever see. Half a monster, half a treat. Fangs too small to be discreet. Oh, surprise, I'm not that scary. Just a bat who's kinda hairy. Hold my paw and count to 3. Welcome to my monster tea party.
A little early on that one.
Hello, my boo, good night to you. Dream of things that bite but coo. Tucked on moonlight tenderlight. Sweetest monster says good night.
Yes, I agree with you in that. Not every video you put out needs to be animated, although I try to do that as much as I can. Admittedly, my diss tracks were very minimally animated, and some weren't even at all animated. But that's because they were done very quickly on the fly for a joke. It just turned out better than I expected when I made the joke. But yeah, go give the original some love. This is very nicely put together. It's very nicely done with the scene changes. As I said, there's a few time, most of the time when the beat drops or it changes, they change the image to match the timing of it. Every now and again, they miss that timing and do it somewhere else. And on a couple of occasions, they do an image for a very short time and cut away from it without any real connection. But I think that's more they wanted to emphasize certain parts of the song. But overall, very solid work. Now, speaking of motion comics, this is where Hawk's Inferno, Sovereign Hawk's Inferno, as it is now, kind of specializes. So let's see what he's got for us this time. 2720. Okay. This is stitched together by Sovereign Hawk's Inferno.
I smile like I mean it. When the room gets too close,
Animation with this one.
keep my hands in my pockets so nobody knows. There's a storm in my throat and I swallow it down. Say I'm fine, I'm good.
Hopefully we can do the stuff the entire thing. Because one, it's a
While
clever
I'm
effect.
falling apart
Being this heavy
now.
is a bit much for the entire video.
I never tell the truth when my chest starts to cave. I tape on another day and I act unafraid. If I crack alone. That's the line I repeat. But the floor in my head keeps breaking under me. Stitched together, stitched together. I keep standing for the ones I love. Stitched together, stitched together. Even shattered, even shaken, I don't let them see enough. Oh, I don't let them see enough. Anger in the hallway, hate in the dark, self-doubt like a siren ripping through my heart. I don't fix a thing, I just drag it behind. Carry all that fire with a split in my mind. I never tell the truth when my chest starts to cave. I tape on another day and I act unafraid. If I crack alone. That's the line I repeat. But the floor in my head keeps breaking under me. Stitched together. I keep standing for the ones I love. Stitched together. Even shattered, even shaken, I don't let them see enough. Oh, I don't let them see enough. My body and my heart held by thread and blame. Every time I heal, I come back with a name of another bruise, another fallen wall. Still I answer when they call. Still I answer when they call. Stitched together. I keep standing for the ones I love. Stitched together. If I'm barely holding on, I still show up. I still show up for love. Broken and breathing, but I don't let it show. Thread by thread, I keep going on for them.
Yeah, a good loop. I do think the static effect was a little bit heavy to be so continuous. I was expecting it to like break off for a few moments over part of the song, but it's consistent all the way through. Song's good. This feels like a very simpler. I didn't want to do too much on this one in terms of visual. It's obviously somebody haunted by their own doubts and fears and ghosts. And that's nicely represented.
Together, together. If I'm barely holding on, I still show up.
Yeah, go give the original some love. All right, next up we have Mushi with Leaflet and Asari AMV. Let's see what he's got for us.
まだ名前のない朝に扉が開いた繋いだ手のぬくもりそれだけが地図だった知らない空高くて息を忘れたね怖いと聞いた声が少し笑ってた足跡が増えるたび世界が少し広がって影も一緒に伸びてゆくこの旅の果てで君が覚えているのは魔法かな魔物かなどちらもきっと同じ夜から来たんだそれでも歩くのと君は言った星がこぼれる川で小舟に名前をつけた咲いてすぐ消える花嘘みたいな丘で怖いものにあっても手はほどけなかった君の指がぎゅっと答えを言ってた増えてゆく足跡と増えてゆく影とそれでも前しか見て母さんの大丈夫は魔法じゃなくてただの生きる音だったでも君はそれで夜を一つ越えた覚えていてなんて願うのはずるいかな忘れてもいいよ君が笑えるならこの旅の果てで視点が覚えているのは魔法だといいな
Some dramatic moments where there's no shift.
忘れてしまうくらい
That's why I'm saying it feels like an ED, where it's like exaggerated moments from the anime put to an ending track. Very clean generations. That's
忘れてもいいよ君が笑えるならこの旅の果てで君が覚えているのは魔法だといいなものの名前を忘れてしまうくらい眩しい朝を君にあげる魔法かなもののかなどっちでもいいよ言っておいで
very, very nicely done. Yeah, Magic Monsters, Leaflet, sorry, AMV. It really does feel like an ED kind of extended out. The visuals all match the feeling of the music. Like most EDs, they're trying to make the, well, calm EDs at least, try and make the visuals match the tone of the music. The pacing doesn't quite match up. That's what I'm saying. It feels like a clip show put to ED music, you know, extended scenes from the anime itself added. But that's partly because it's a slow music and then it's got sharp cuts. almost everything. But that's how an ED would be, because they wouldn't do it's all snap, 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 snap. But the music is very smooth and flowing, but all the cuts are snap, snap, snap. That's why I've said that it feels like an ED. It's very nice, very wholesome. Visually, it matches the tone. Editing-wise, I think it's a little bit sharp cut for the tone to be quite right, 'cause it's such a soft and smooth song. It feels a bit weird to have the sharp cuts. But other than that, it's really, really, really well done. Go give the original some love. Okay, we've got another one from Caliph here. This one is Smile. Let's get that sorted out. Let's see what kind of a visual loop we've got for this one.
Here's another sunrise. Cue the grand parade.
Is it forward
Paint
backwards
another
again?
happy face.
Doesn't quite work though, I think.
Pretend I'm unafraid.
Not
I'll
terrible.
crack another joke or two. I'll dance around the room. No one needs to see me sweeping all the doubt with a broom. Every gold star, every race, still can't win this silly chase. So here's another smile to wear. Wave it like I haven't got a care. Sing a happy little la la la. Hope nobody looks too far. I'm not the helper, not the guide, not the hero people advertise. So cue the band and strike the key. Guess they're all still waiting, not for me. I climbed another mountain just to find another hill. Checked another box, somehow failed another skill. Everybody's got directions, everybody's got a plan. Meanwhile, I'm still reading page one, doing what I can. Stretch a little, smile some more. Trip right through the victory door. Oh, here's another smile to wear. Glue it on and fix my hair. Sing a happy little hey, hey, hey. Maybe it'll
I probably would have done only the forward loop and then get a shimmer transition back to the start. Not great, but I feel that would be a little bit smoother than
But I'll keep
maybe not.
dancing
It's hard to judge,
anyway.
really.
Fake it with a grand old cabaret. If life were graded like a test, I'd circle C and call it best. Confetti falls, the crowd all cheers. Wrong person, yeah, that's been my year. So here's another smile to wear, another tune to toss in the air. Laugh a little louder than before. Kick those worries out the door. Tomorrow brings another scene, another chance to chase the dream. I'll grab what's left and carry on. Still sing until the break of dawn with another smile to wear.
Okay, yeah, very nice song. The loop doesn't work very well for a couple of reasons. One, you got particles in the air that are falling in the forward, start rising. It feels a little unnatural to have the tail pointing the way, but that's the most forgivable part of that loop. And then you got the ocean waves that go the wrong way when you're going in reverse. But yeah, feels
fake
good.
it with a grand old cabaret.
Feels right for the song.
If life were graded like
Yeah,
a test,
I'm not sure how I'd fix the
circle.
visual. I probably would try to do that one single forward loop and then shimmer back to the start. Shouldn't be too harsh because I believe
We'll
the
see and call it best. Confetti falls, the
there. So you start there.
crowd all cheers. Wrong person, yeah, that's been my year. So here's another smile to
And you end there. It's a little bit further around, but it's not too far distant for a shimmer effect to cover. But yeah, very nicely done by Caliph. Go give the original some love. Hit send. Doesn't look like it. There we go. As we move on to the next one, we have another entry from Son of the Dead Sun. I say another one because we've had them quite regularly recently. That's the first one today. Tends to do very heavy metal, post-apocalyptic themed, semi-realistic style, as in like close to reality, but a little bit off. Just enough off so you don't get the Uncanny Valley effect. So this is Doomed to Walk the Burning Abyss by Son of the Dead Sun.
No meat on the bone, just cotton and wire. Walking through the smoke, born in the fire. My skin is rough burlap, my eyes are black stone.
I will say that it feels a bit weird to be talking about walking through the desert while being dragged in a cage by a horseback or a muleback, whichever one that is. And then when it starts talking about describing the person, the camera pulls away. That's two kind of visual inconsistencies between the visual and the music.
King of the wasteland, walking alone. Cut me deep, I don't bleed red. I'm the nightmare living.
They're cool visuals, and the cutting is pretty sharp on the beat.
So pull the thread and stitch the seam.
Just a bit of a,
I'm a monster man
what's the word,
from a broken
weird
dream.
juxtaposition. There we go. If we've been doing this entire time, that would make a little bit more sense.
Cut me deep, I don't bleed red. I'm the nightmare living.
Visually very good. Editing very much on point. There's a bit of a weird juxtaposition between the lyrics and the visuals near the start. Yeah, as always, pretty solid work from Son of Dead Son. Is it Son of Dead Son? Or... one second. Brain's playing tricks on me. Yeah, Son of the Dead Son. Yeah. Go give the original some love. As we move on to the last song of the night, we reacted to. I'm sure most of you are aware. A member of the community passed away after a fight with cancer. Here's a Diabolical's tribute.
Yeah. Absolutely. I still hear your voice in my head, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Started with a spark in the digital dark. Two strangers building worlds out of coded heart. No danger, felt closer than blood when the nights got longer. You the architect, me the soldier, both getting stronger. Abyssal Saloon, you poured the first round. Damn, turn lonely creators into a chosen clan. I call you brother cause the word fit tighter than chains. Now the word sits heavy like a coffin in the rain. Cancer came swinging, no referee, no fair fight. You took every punch with that quiet black night light. I watched the strong get stripped down the bone and will still cracking jokes while the poison tried to kill. We talked about traps, we still had left to drop. About dragons and masks and never letting the dream stop. Now the chat stays quiet where your name used to live. And every unfinished bar is a debt I can't give. I lost my brother in the war, still feel the groove. Pain in my chest but the bass still move. Absolute black, you were more than a name. You were the reason this whole saloon came.
We shared the fire till the fire went cold. Now I carry the heat in every song I hold.
Joy in the time, misery in the end.
Still not my head for my fallen friend.
Lay your meaning in every line I spit for you. Abyss for the depth of the love, the dark we both knew. Black for the morning, the name, the night you left. Saloon for the table where the broken still connect. You taught me the game ain't just algorithms and trends. It's the late night talks when the world pretends it's brothers who stay when the views disappear. Who check on your soul more than checking the year. I replay the laughs like scratch vinyl in my mind. Every you good? You sense still echoes in kind. They say time heals, but time just makes the hole wider. I still reach for the phone like you might still answer. Community crush, half the lights went dim, but your blueprint remains in the way we still create them. I smile through the sting when I say your name loud, cause the joy you know when you still outweighs the cloud.
I lost my brother in the war, still feel the groove. Pain in my chest but the bass still move.
Absolute black, you were more than a name. You were the reason this whole saloon came.
We shared the fire till the fire went cold. Now I carry the heat in every song I hold.
Joy in the time, misery in the end.
Still not my head for my fault.
If the afterlife is Wi-Fi, drop a beat for the crew.
Tell them the saloon still stands cause of you.
I ain't ready, never was, never will be.
But I'll keep the gates open so your spirit can still see.
Every track we drop is a candle in the black. Every frame we render is a way of
calling you back.
Technically delivered, every syllable loaded. Grief in the pocket, love in the coded. I rage at the silence, then thank God for the years. For the brother who showed up when the rest disappeared. You fought till the last, no surrender, no white flag. Left us the blueprint in the name, we still brag. Absolute black, the abyss still knows your face. And every time this beat hits, I still feel your grace. Rest easy, King the Saloon keeps your seat. Yeah, we move for you now. The groove don't retreat. For absolute, yeah.
Forever in the saloon. Yeah.
still hear your voice in my head, brother.
Okay. Yeah. Go show the original some love. Kind of still remember the first time I reacted. I rap 2 songs. Lots of flying dragons. Dusty roads. I believe he had the issue with getting the aspect ratio the same, but improved very, very quickly. I said that was something a little bit more fun. You know what? I'll play the other version of Brighter Day that was going to be my 500 subs one. Slightly happier version of the Brighter Day song. I thought it was a little bit too happy for my main one, but I thought it'd be a good kind of celebratory one for getting the subs. But we'll play it now.
The world keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear, no fear. Through the static and the screams, I see beyond the schemes. I won't drown in the broken dreams, and I'm not trying to hear it. The doomsday drone, the fear they say. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given, and I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard to weight on my shoulders. Yeah, I wear it like a cape, and no, I ain't perfect, but I know I have a purpose. I'm blazing the brighter path through the aftermath. I know this ain't my final destination. When the shadows I hold on to the flame when the pressure builds. I hold on to my name when it gets dark. I hold on to that. When it gets dark, I hold on to that. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given, and I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard to weight on my shoulders. Yeah, I wear it like a cape, and no, I ain't perfect, but I know I In the middle of my wheel, in the pulse of the beat, I rise from the ashes. I won't accept defeat that the dark world fades as I step into the light, choosing my own destiny. I'm done with the night, 'cause I know there's a fighter.
No, it's a good out leg on that gen.
There's a fighter.
Never bothered to fix the subtitles on this one.
And I'm walking that brighter path, brighter path, brighter path, brighter path.
And that just tells you how long ago I finished this video that's got the old outro on it. But yeah, thank you for being here. If you want to stick around for a few minutes, I'll try and head you off to people where I can, which would be Kick and Twitch. At least, well, there's at least 5 people in Kick. Let's see who we can send you off to today. Oh, nobody on Twitch. Kick rather. What have we got available on Twitch? Anyway, thank you for being here. I plan to do another AI music review on Wednesday, and then another one on Friday, and then some gaming at the weekend. Thanks for being here, and I'll hope to see you in the future.